Welcome back everybody to this Heflatv presentation of the Leaders League Spring Cup. Messed out my overlays a little bit, who cares? No biggie as far as I noticed myself, so. But we are waiting still for 2 spectators to load in. Have no idea who those actually are, but 30 seconds left. Last time there were no issues. I don't think we have more spectators than we did in game number 1. But we might have a small remake. I don't think it's gonna be any big issue or anything. Probably just load out of this game, start the next one, and just go from there. My name, of course, is Coacher, if you are wondering, and I'm extremely happy that all of you have tuned in to just support the Leaders League. Maybe you're a fan of Aware, maybe you're a fan of Unnamed, now known as Tetris mode. Whatever the case may be, it's still pretty good that you guys are here. So yeah, we are just gonna have a small remake. I may have to mute my microphone for a little while as I load into the next game. I just don't want to blow up your ears. I'm at 10% of my microphone level, but sometimes when I load into the game it goes to 100 and then you'll get your ears blown off. So I'm gonna mute my microphone until the game loads in. Looks like it didn't happen this time. It never happens when I actually pay close attention to it. But now we are down 2 spectators. Last time 7 loaded in out of 9. This time 6 out of 7 so far, but 1 minute 30 seconds should be plenty of time for anybody to connect. And indeed, the last one does come into this game as well. So we are now into the draft with Aware Gaming up against Tetris mode. And Aware Gaming, they took a pretty convincing game 1 victory. Tetris mode though, they definitely want to just get even with Aware, tie this series up 1-1 and show everybody that they are not some weaklings to be laughed at. They want to show us for sure that they have more than they did in the last game. But looking at the draft already, Tetris mode, once again banning out the Tree and Protector, whereas Aware, first ban Ancient Apparition, and are they gonna ban the Brewmaster again? That is what I am at least looking for, or want to know whether it will happen for the second game in a row. I guess it's possible, but they're taking their time. Invoker, Batrider, there's so many strong heroes still left in the pool. Maybe even the Doombringer. Oh man, I would not want to be a drafter in a Dota game. That is like probably one of the hardest things about this game actually, drafting. Because the way you draft, the way you set up your lanes, yeah sure, individual skill, team play, all of those are necessary things. But if you win the draft and get easy lanes, you just accomplish so much by that already. So where they do ban out the Batrider now, just to make sure that, well, they don't have to face that annoying initiation. Whereas Doombringer, once again taken out by Tetris mode. And they were now first pick. Are they gonna go for the Lycan straight up? They are on the dire side. So it would make sense somewhat, at least to me. And yes, that's exactly what they go for in Tetris mode now. What is their counter? What did they have in mind? Because they should have thought that it's a possibility that the Lycan gets picked up. What are good heroes to counter the Lycan? I guess Puck is decent, as is the Bane. Nightmare to get rid of the duration, or at least some of the duration of the shapeshift. Fiend's Grip as well. Even the Disruptor isn't all that bad. Kinetic Field to keep him in, or Static Storm so that he wouldn't even be able to shapeshift. But Dazzle the first pick in Tetris mode. What's gonna be their second? Are they gonna go something like an Axe? Or are they looking for not to revealing their cards at the moment? Like, just pick up a Shadow Demon with the Dazzle or Mirana maybe. And this... what is the plan for Tetris mode with this Dazzle? I mean, Centaur War Runner, I guess it's also a possibility. Just with the double edge, if you get the Hoof Stomp on Lycan, you might actually be able to nuke him down now that he doesn't have the extra health from the shapeshift. But Tetris mode, into their bonus time now. 1 minute, 50 seconds and counting. Oh, what could the perfect second pick? I guess just Invoker, it's never a bad pick, I feel like. Although a lot of Invokers have not lived up to the expectations of that hero. Or a lot of players, not a lot of Invokers. So, looks like Tetris mode. Oh god. What are they going for? What are they looking for? I can't make up. I mean, I've said most of the heroes. I guess a Viper is still a possibility as well. Not the best of heroes by any means against the Lycan because, well, Lycan, does he care about the Viper Strike? Correct answer, no, he does not. And if they drafted a Viper, Aware could easily go for an offlane Darkseer as well on top of what they already have. And well, now 50 seconds left, man. What are they going for? I have no idea. The draft is so early on as well, I can't even think of any team synergies. Shadow Demon, it's great with Dazzle because the illusions that you create, they do extra damage, and well, that is what they go for in the end as well. Of course, the Shadow Demon himself isn't the best against the Lycan as well, unless they get a Mirana to follow up with the arrow. But in an actual team fight, that's not a proper setup. That's more like, oh, we gank you, we find you, we kill you kind of playstyle. So, it's gonna be tough for sure for Tetris mode to shut down this Lycan. But Aware now, Shadow Shaman for push. Definitely one possibility. Nature's Prophet for the offlane. A second possibility for them at the moment if they want to strengthen their push even more. Maybe even a Pugna, although I feel like you can leave the Pugna to the later stages. Or if Tetris mode wants to waste a ban on the Pugna, I think that's fine for Aware Gaming as well. And well, it's their time to just dig into their bonus time. Dig deep, think hard, and come up with the best possible solution for them. What tickles their fancy, what floats their boat. No, just Shadow Shaman, overall a strong support. Lots of burst damage with the other shock. And well, Mass Serpent Wars, man. Those things just wreck anything. Buildings, heroes, you name it. Although I guess Death Prophet is also a possibility, but just going for those heroes early on might not be the best. Actually, I wouldn't mind a Chakiro even at the moment. Even against the defensive disruptions, it's pretty nice, by the way. They do decide to go for a Rubik, so it was a support, just a different one. As now Invoker banned by Aware, and Tetris mode, what are they gonna ban out, or what did Aware think Tetris is gonna go for if they picked up the Rubik? Yeah, I mean, I guess stealing the Shallow Grave, not too bad. Demonic Purge, definitely a good spells to steal. But it's not like any high priority spells yet. Oh, and I think Aware Gaming, they should be looking towards actually maybe banning out a Tinker at the moment. What is there and can stop a push completely? A Tinker! That is the right answer. Just a little trivia. Should have let you maybe think about it a little bit more, but nevertheless, Tinker, that hero is just crazy when it comes to stopping pushes with the March of the Machine. Jump from lane to lane with the Boots of Travels, with his rearm. So, Jen was banned by Tetris mode. Don't want to give Aware Gaming any more push, and will they ban out the Enchantress now as well? Aware, they already utilized that hero in the first game, not as a pushing role, but just as a ganking and helping out the mid lane. But Aware taking out the center, so a lot of offlaners already off the pool, although the Tidehunter as well as the Darkseer are still ready there. And actually, I would have maybe liked to see Tetris mode go for something like a Shadow Demon Sand King instead of a Dazzle Shadow Demon. Because the Sand King, once he gets his Blink Dagger, and even before he gets his Blink Dagger, to be honest, it's so hard to go up, just push the high ground against heroes like that, the Blink Initiator. So Centaur was one of those as well, but Viper is the ban by Tetris. And now Tetris themselves, third pick, are they gonna go for the Mirana? It's not banned yet, so it's a possibility for them. Or if they want, they could go easily for an aggressive Axe tri-lane with the creep skip. Come on guys, go for it. Do it for Papa Coucher, do it. That would be just so amazing. I would be the fan of their team, but nope, they pick up the Brewmaster now, so I guess they want to get some early to mid game dominance of their own every time the Primal Split is off cooldown, because fighting into that, it's really hard. Although now Aware Rubik, already a good hero, has the potential to steal Primal Split. And of course, Primal Split is pretty good against the Lycan as well, because you can just throw him up in the air, so he can't do anything. And even if you don't throw him up in the air and you don't have Primal Split, the Drunken Haze is still gonna be pretty damn annoying for the Lycan as well. So Aware now, I actually wouldn't mind. Well, the Doombringer is banned out. My bad. But something that builds silence or has just solid lockdown, maybe even a Bane wouldn't be too bad of an idea at the moment. But they pick up a Mirana for themselves actually. Maybe a block pick, or of course it's nice if Brewmaster pops his ultimate, you just pop Moonlight Shadows and get the hell out of there. It's something you can do, and something the Tetris mode, or their support specifically, will have to be aware of. So they have to carry Dust as well as Sentries once the Mirana hits level 6, although I really feel like that the supports alone should not be the ones doing the job. If a carry, let's say a carry gets killed or he has to back off to base anyway or something along those lines, why not pick up a set of Dusts for yourself, just to ensure the kill? I mean, the supports, they just don't have the goal to do so early on. And if you can get a kill, net a kill with that, why not do it? And some teams do it as well, but Timbersaw is the pickup for Tetris mode, and that hero is excellent in stopping pushes. The Chakram, it does a lot of damage, you can do it from a safe distance yourself, and plus of course in the team fights you provide a lot of burst damage, especially if you're up against strength heroes, because your Whirling Death, it reduces stats 15% of your stats reduced, your main stat. And of course if you're a strength hero, that is strength, which in return lowers your health pool. And now aware, 40 seconds left to make their decision. They need one more support unless the Mirana is a support. I guess Naga Siren is an option for their mid lane as well up against the Brewmaster. Would be a pretty decent matchup, I think. And of course just stopping the fights. Brewmaster props his Primal Split, you pop the Song of the Siren and you disengage. But now they go for a Clockwork instead. No Darks here, no Tidehunter, just the Clockwork. And the Clockwork against Timbersaw, I guess that, oh man, you can't really block him in the cogs because he can Timber Chain out. I'm not too sure if he actually gets mana burnt while he does that. I think he should. But Tetris mode now, banning out the Disruptor, and I love that ban. I really think that maybe Aware should have picked it up themselves, because it's the Static Storm, it rapes Timbersaw, it definitely rapes Brewmaster, as well as being able to glimpse the Timbersaw back. So Aware Gaming maybe should have thought of that, but I guess they have a plan in mind. They probably already know what hero they're gonna pick up anyway as the 5th. So no tension there, but what they don't know is what the hell to ban out. I guess a Morphling ban wouldn't be as awful. I mean, Morphling needs a lot of farm, but Shadow Demon, a nice support in the late game as well for the Morphling, like I said in the last draft already. But nope, they ban out a Luna instead. So don't want to give some push to Tetris, I guess, or Eclipse with the team fight. And Luna, oh, it's hard to say. He can fight or be more relevant in the fights early on than the Morphling, but if the Morphling gets ahead early, the waveform, the damage from it, as well as his elusiveness and whatnot, can be a little bit more effective than the Luna again. It's hard to say, to be honest. But now, around 10 seconds remaining altogether, together with the bonus time for Tetris mode. I mean, I guess Brewmaster is going to be mid lane, Timbersaw off lane, and what will their carry be? Are they going to go for something like a Spectre? Or nope, it's a Templar Assassin for them. What? Is it going to be Brewmaster tri-lane then? Are they going aggressive with this to shut down the Lycan? I guess we will just have to see and find out, but I have to say I did not expect that hero to get picked up. But they're going all for the mid-game dominance, and so far actually they don't have any counter push. It's not that scary for Tetris mode to actually go high ground. Yeah, there's the hookshot power cogs. Other than that, nothing too much, but oh, Aware Gaming! They pick up a silencer for themselves now. So I guess that's something to counter the Brewmaster, as well as it's pretty nice against the Timbersaw as well. So the global silence may make the fights for them, but Tetris mode, I mean, late game wise, I can't even say that Aware Gaming has a huge advantage unless the silencer gets big as well. I mean, Lycan, not the best of carries. Mirana, not the strongest late game hard carry. But then again, I think Lycan and Mirana have a little bit more to offer than a Timbersaw in the late game. Well, it's difficult. I mean, Timbersaw, his burst damage throughout the entire team, it's definitely something that your supports do not want to go up against, but we will see how this game plans out. As Aware, they're definitely looking to finish this series 2-0, whereas Tetris mode, They want to tie it up 1-1, but to go over the lineups fast, the stand-in, or well, don't even know if it's an actual stand-in, just Valve looking in the names. Prince Uganda, he's on the Timbersaw with Mango Banana to play the Templar Assassin for the mid lane, and it is indeed an aggressive tri-lane with Brewmaster, the farming one Crone, playing that, a moment forever on the Dazzle, leaving Babar to play a Shadow Demon for the second game in a row. As for Wargaming, Xakoch on the offlane Clockwork mid lane, actually Lolik, Lycan mid lane for them, Roger on the Silencer for the tri-lane on the safe lane, with Faust to play the Rubik, and Zima the Slayer on the Mirana. And well, as far as tri-lanes go, there's not the best setup for an arrow. Rubik Telekinesis, it's not the longest stun early. But oh, there's an early Freeman smoke. Tetris mode, they're looking for the early advantage. Can they get it though? I mean, they got the first blood last time as well with such sneaky plays. But now Mirana up under the tier 2 tower, as is Faust, so they should be fine. I'm not too sure if they actually had vision of that. I think they actually did saw them. I see some blinks coming out on the minimap. And oh, Crone, he sees Roger. Can he get the Thunderclap? Can't quite get in range. I mean, they had the same exact movement speed. If he only had like 5 extra movement speed than the Silencer. But oh, a moment. He finds himself a double damage rune. That's really good early on to just harass the enemy supports. Maybe even try to go for the first blood. I mean, just the harass already would be good enough, I think. And oh, an early sentry ward, but it's not in range. This observer ward. There's another sentry ward, so they do find it with the secondary one at the very least. And Roger gonna be able to get himself some easy 50 gold. One last hit. Oh man, this Silencer is so happy. Killing wards is one of the best feelings you actually can get in this game. Because of course, I mean, not only to outplay your enemy. Oh, they get the disruption. Will they go follow up? Yes, the Thunderclap, but the arrow into Chrome, the telekinesis as well. Faust, he is still alive and will remain so, although he did take a ton of damage. The Thunderclap, it would have definitely been enough to get the kill. I mean, it would have slowed him down for some extra right clicks. Oh man, that initiation, they have to be so careful of that. And well, Zima the Slayer, he was the one to stop the kill from happening with the quick thinking, just arrowing up the Brewmaster. Even if it was a short duration stun, it was enough for the telekinesis to come out as well. As Roger, he went for the single pull. As, oh, Tetris mode, they pull as well. Another disruption. Is there leap on Mirana? No, there's not. He might go down. The telekinesis is there though, Zima. He can escape actually. Oh, they have the howl active as well. Turn around, arrow in the face, Roger. Last word, activated already. So everybody's backing off as Zima. He just got the leap, just hit level 2 barely from the neutrals, I think it was. But now they're not getting any XP. The arrow does hit a creep. The heroes do dodge it out, and is somebody actually in XP range? Man, they're losing so much. Oh, the curse of the silent Shadow Wave comes out for a moment, but Babar doesn't have anything to cast. Just mana drained, health drained. Level 1, not that scary, but I guess the Silencer is already gearing up for a potential Aghanim Scepter rush. Just to make the Curse of the Silent that much stronger. And all the Curse of the Silent overall is kind of a underappreciated spell to me. I always thought it's just so strong, especially against the tri-lane. You just make them waste spells, or if they don't, just lose mana and not be able to cast the spells later on anyway. I'm interested to see whether he will skill up Last Word or Curse of the Silent. Usually you go for 1 point in Last Word, I think. 1 point extra. Although it's not that necessary. It increments 50 on each skill up. It's not like, oh, 75 on one level, 100 on another or something along those lines. As Clockwork versus Timber, so actually kind of interesting to see the Xakoch doing a nice job, or decent enough job at least, keeping Timbersaw's mana low, or the Timbersaw of course, whenever he can, goes for the harass with the Whirling Death, looking towards his fast arcane boots. And now Lolik. Mid lane, 13 and 5 compared to 19 and 5 on Mango Banana, so the Assassin getting a lot of farm, even getting the wolves on top. So I guess Lycan should do decent against the Temper Assassin with the wolves helping out with the refraction charges. But then again, if you give extra health, extra farm rather, to Mango Banana. Oh, he uses the howl as well. He wants to trade right clicks. I don't know if it's the best idea. Another refraction comes out. And well, Lolik does back off for the time being. He has a bottle as well. It's being bottle crowd. boots of speed on him as well now, just in case the Templar is feeling a little frisky. And the Templar, of course, has more farm, has more gold to his name. Oh, he's going aggressive. The right clicks with the melt hit. He can't really dive under the tower, but his bottle just arrived, so he might be fine. But Faust is coming into telekinesis. He has the melt. He has the bottle to just get mana for the refraction. He's gonna be fine. Oh man, Faust is only level 1. No Fate Bolt, no nothing to help out. That was such a shame there. As Templar Assassin bottles himself up a haste run. Oh god, Lolik. Be careful there, buddy. This haste might be the end of you. Is Mango Banana waiting for the perfect opportunity when he has one refraction charge and then another? And oh, he hit level 6 as well. He already has the Psionic Trap, whereas Lolik, he doesn't have the shapeshift. And without the shapeshift, he might fall down soon enough. But Mango Banana takes some damage in return, so he can't really dive towers without the threat of him dying in return. But oh, Prince Uganda, Faust is there, has the Fate possible. Can they go for the kill? He doesn't have too much mana. He actually already used one Timber Chain. Can he go for another one? Can he go for the kill? The battery assault. I think this will be the first blood. They need a little bit more, but the heal's coming out. The Shallow Grave, he doesn't have enough mana for it. Magic Stick though to save it, and Seema the Slayer gets the first kill in the meantime on the top lane. But Prince Uganda still on the run. Xako, Power Cogs. Oh no, he's not pushing them away. Faust doesn't have any mana. Xako, he's gonna fall down in return. Dazzle those rotations on the top lane though. Seema goes for the arrow, completely off target, but Crown taking some damage anyway. He has his Arcane Boots finished and Drunken Brawler level 1. He does survive. But man, Dazzle those rotations and Xako going in for a little bit too much there. Howl used once again. Mango Banana takes some harassment. Actually taking a lot of harassment, so he has to back off. Bottle is not on his way quite yet because he's going towards the bottom side instead. So Mango Banana has to back off from the wolves, which are level 3 now. But man, those plays, Xako just getting owned by the Dazzle Timbersaw combination. Oh man, I really thought this Timbersaw is gonna go down. He took so much damage, but I guess what does a Rubik without mana, being only level 2 at the time do? But Seema at least, he got the first blood before, so I guess it's not that bad. But oh, Babar might be in trouble. Xako battery shot. If he gets the power cogs, that's gonna be the kill. But the Temper Assassin comes in with the slow. There's the cogs, beautifully done. But the Chakram comes out, so it might be a Shadow Demon for a Clockwork, unless Clockwork can get the TP out. Timber Chain through. And Xako, ho, beautiful hookshot. Lolik coming in to help. Just stood there waiting for the hookshot to come. Beautiful coordination between teammates, and that's exactly what the team is all about. Just saving your brethren. And oh, Mango Banana might get the kill on Lolik. He goes for the slow. The Psionic Trap doesn't connect. Oh, shapeshift one more direction. Nope, Mango Banana doesn't have enough mana for the melt hit. And now Lolik turning it around. Mango Banana, is he gonna go down the wolves? Who tanks up the tower? He backs himself into a corner. The wolves actually taking most of the hits, and Lolik, he's gonna survive because of that. And Seema the Slayer killed off Brewmaster in the meantime as well. Oh man, 4-1 suddenly aware. Looked like they were giving some crown to Tetris mode, but instead they gave, but they also took away. What God giveth, God can taketh. But now a moment in some huge trouble battle. So can he get the Shallow Grave off? So far, well, he is successful. Chakram onto Xako as well. Timber Chain through, and oh my god, that burst damage. But with the trees being there, pure damage from the Whirling Death. Level 3 Timber Chain and Dazzle, he survives. Oh my god, Xako. Second time in a row, man. Timber Saw, Dazzle combination. Too strong for him, but now Dust or Smoke rather up on Mango Banana. They want to kill, go for the kill on top lane, but if then they go for the Roger, there's the last word on the Pobar. Psionic Trap under it and arrow. Will it for Seema the Slayer? Not going for it yet, but he wants to kill off Pobar. Oh, the telekinesis on the Mango Banana as well. Roger stays alive. They kill off the Shadow Demon. Can they go for more though? Doesn't look like they'll try. But still, 1-0. And I thought that Roger is gonna get blown up. I guess I was wrong. Oh man. This game is just aware. They're doing so well at the moment. Although, looking at net worth, Lycan is the head. The top of the chart for that. Looking at the graphs though, 1000 gold in the favor of Tetris mode actually. As well, XP completely zeroed out after those kills. But gold is in the favor of the Radiant, so something good for them. I guess their heroes are just farming a little bit better because this Clockwork, he's not getting anything at all. And Lolik, he has his Vladimir's offering finished in 60 gold. Just needs the recipe to finish it up. And well, I guess he's top of the leaderboard only thanks to the kill on the Temper Assassin he got solo. But they need more farm because this Timber saw 2, 0 and 0. 38 lasted, yet not that much, but he's becoming scary to be honest if you ask me. Axako made his way to the mid lane now up against Brewmaster, who does not have a primal split quite yet. And even Roger joining in to help Lycan farm up, and of course he wanted his level 6 from that, so has his global silence at the ready. Can he actually make good use out of it? I mean, the first usage is so crucial of anything like blink daggers. But oh, they see Dazzle the arrow! Oh, it gets touched. The last word was there as well, but the Dazzle moved out in time. Oh man, that was kind of clutch. This observer had scouted his movements out. If the arrow would have landed, I mean, would have been an easy kill, I think. Or would have it. Or would have. Seema, he didn't have enough mana for the Starstorm, so actually they might not have gotten the kill in the end, one way or another, but at least now, Tetris mode, they don't have to find out. As Crone is level 6 now, Primal Split available. Does have a TP scroll as well, plus Arcane Boots of course, to sustain the mana to actually TP around, use the Thunderclap and the Primal Split both. Timbersaw also keeps on farming as Invisibility Rune up on Mango Banana. Oh, is he gonna go for it? Loic mid lane harassing Crone. Crone actually down to almost quarter of an HP just from the wolves and the creeps, and Loic going for the tower instead. He has the Howl level 3, not maxing out the Feral Impulse. I'm just waiting for the time he's going to go for Roach. I think he waits for at least Power Threads or maybe the Malin of Curse, but Crone uses his Thunderclap. What's going to happen? Who's going for the initiate? It's a 4-3 on the top lane. Oh, the hookshot actually misses. Oh, a huge blunder, and well, without the hookshot, I'm not too sure if they can actually go in. Oh, Xarkov looks like he wants to. He uses a Clarity on himself, or maybe a support used it on him. Whatever the case may be, they're just wasting time, whereas Timbersaw, he's still farming up all the while. He's actually catching up to Lycan now as well, applying some pressure to the tier 1 tower, and well, aware, yeah, they had the kill lead 5-2, but the graphs are telling another story. Well, the graphs not in anybody's favor by too much, but I just wouldn't want to go up against a mid game against a farm Timbersaw and even a Brewmaster if he gets a fast blink dagger. But oh, Mango Banana still there with the Invis rune. And they're not gonna catch up to him. They have the dust on Roger though, just to make sure if the 10% melts that they can still get a kill on him. And Loic, well, his wolves are scouting things out. They do have the Invis after level 3 into the skill. Although Xako, he actually went in just for the power cogs. Oh, mass TP spot on lane. Can actually get the kill on Timbersaw. Prince Uganda is on the run. Can actually TP out 1.8k in the bank. Goes for, oh, energy booster, has to sell it. Oh, thank god. And the tower does get denied, but they used 3 TPs for it if I'm not mistaken. At least Loic going for the mid tier 1 tower. Will it be enough time processing? Comes in as well. Mango Banana melted. Oh, he just shapeshifts his hell ass out of there. I guess he might have been in trouble otherwise. It was definitely possible, but oh, Loic. Nope. Crone is just there. Looks like they may want to go for tier 1 tower mid lane. As Thunderclap stolen by Faust. Oh, there's a smoke by a moment and Babar. Who can they find out? They are rotating the ground. There's smokes. Oh, one gets popped. Do they know they are there? They're going in. There's the Psionic Trap, Roger. He gets slowed up, but the Thunderclap by Faust. Telekinesis as well. Global Silence coming up, but the Primal Split was already there, Roger. He's gonna fall for sure. Now, thrown up like an in the air as well. Oh, the Global Silence just a tad too late. There's Seamus later though. Kills off Babar. Can they get more as Roger? He's still alive somehow. Can they go for the kills? There's the Global, not the Global Silence. The Curse of the Silent and Crone. He's going in Thunderclap. It's off target. Prince Uganda wants to chase him down, but it's a 2-4-0 as Loic. Going in with the right click, some body blocking by Xarkov as well. Prince Uganda, he's gonna fall. They're gonna get Brewmaster as well. And a disaster of a fight for Team Tetris or Tetris mode. As they lose 4, even the Shadow Demon died. He just respawned. Primal Split. It got stolen as well by Rubik. Oh man, and Lycan suddenly, with the Medallion of Courage, with a Regeneration Rune, rotates himself into the Roche Pit, and well, 4-4-0, are you kidding me? Silencer didn't even go down, and the Global Silence, although it did not stop the Primal Split, it stopped everything else, especially the Timbersaw for just doing the massive amounts of damage and killing the support immediately. Really well fought by Aware there. Oh man, I can't even describe how well that went. At the start it looked kind of bad, but Faust of course, nice telekinesis, nice thunderclap coming out as well, which was level 4. And now they all came in to revel in the XP of the Roche kill. Aegis does go to Lolik though. And 1.7k in the bank, so is he actually gonna finish up Power Threads, or is he gonna go straight up for the Necrobook to just push down tower after tower? I actually wouldn't mind seeing a Blade Mail on Xakoch now on the Clockwork, because Blade Mail against the Timbersaw, it's just an excellent pickup, because the Timbersaw can almost kill himself. The arrow to scout things out, Sima the Slayer gets scouted in return by Mango Banana, but well, even with the actually with the haste, he might be able to get the kill if he gets him low enough before, or unless Mirana of course leaps into the trees completely. But Silencer has his power threads finished up now with the magic wand. Not a single point into Glaives of Wisdom, but he's not there for the right clicks, he's there for the rest. And oh, brilliant sentry ward, gets another observer ward to his name. Actually, he hasn't died yet either. 6 assists on the Silencer. And well, out of those, he has been in close enough range for free to just get the stolen intelligence. He's pretty good off for the time being. Doesn't have any kill sprees or anything that would set a bounty on his head, and it's pretty bad if a support actually has a bounty. But oh, they might find Prince Uganda. Just Timbers chained away. Did they actually see them? As oh, that's a huge pickup, Crone. He has his blink there face, but oh, they see Babar hookshot in. Power Cox as well. There's the global science Babar. He's gonna fall. Prince Uganda, he should be fine by all means, but Lolik, he's chasing down a moment. The Shallow Grave, it does come up. There's the Chakram as well. Will the Wolves be able to chase him down? Lolik takes a lot of damage. Actually, he has to escape. Gets the kill before, but the tower that right clicks. He loses the Aegis, and he's gonna come back without the shapeshift. And well, Prince Uganda goes in level 4. Oh, he's going for the TP out. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That burst damage. Level 4 Whirling Death. It does 250 burst damage. Pure damage, rather. As well, the Chakram level 2. I really thought he's just gonna get the TP out. He was really fast in trying to go for it, but I guess even that was not enough. Beautifully done by Tetris mode to just kill off the Lycan there, and the Lycan, he went a little bit too crazy after the Dazzle, and the Dazzle actually, he has been the reason that all the 3 kills have happened on Tetris mode, I think. Or well, if not the reason that the kills have happened, at least the kills, the reason why there are not more kills on the side of Aware, and there are the counter kills that Tetris mode have gotten. But top tower was under the target of Mirana. And looking at the graphs now, actually gold graph suddenly 3k in the favor of Aware, whereas XP 4k. Also in the Tire's favor. Oh, Xako coming in, hookshot, he wants to go for it, Mango Banana, but there's the disruption coming out, Soul Catcher as well, melt hit. Oh, Xako takes a lot of damage, Demonic Purge is there. Will he go for the hookshot, but he goes down anyway. Power Cogs, come on Xako, Power Cogs. Oh, just in time as Mango Banana can't finish up Xako now. He's earning himself up. Actually lost the urn to something as Prince Uganda. No blink there, so can't chase up. Oh, the Chakram. Oh my god, I was so afraid for him as Dazzle gets the kill on Faust. The Primal Split was used already, but Roger should have enough HP. Somebody's thrown up in the air. It is the Lycan. He has the shapeshift and will blink out by the Brewmaster. So a Rubik for but top lane leap out by Sima. Prince Uganda does so much damage with Xako. Catching Mango Banana. Oh, the Cliff is there as well. Magic Wand. Oh, arrow into Prince Uganda instead of Mango Banana. But Roger comes in. Can they get the reflection charge before the last word? Will it be enough? Curse of the Silent comes out as well. Oh man, they get the 2 kills. More intelligence for Roger. Only got enough for one of that, but Sima, he got a double kill out of it. And well, the Dazzle somehow stayed alive, as now Crone, he's gonna fall down before he gets the blink, or oh, the Demonic Purge, or rather the Poison Touch slowing him down. But the unit, oh, Fate Bolt by Faust. Just came in, Fate Bolt, kill secured. Brewmaster was like, hey, Lycan can't catch me. No, can't catch me. Or well, it's can't touch me, but I guess can't touch me would, or can't touch this is the song, but I guess it applies as well. Can't catch, can't touch. Same principle at this moment. Now Lolik has a level 2 Necrobook, 400 gold away from finishing up his level 3. Roshan respawn, still some time away, but Maelstrom finished up on Mirana at, oh, the Blade Mail on Xakoch. This is a huge item pickup, to be honest. Timbersaw, if it does not know that it is picked up, the item, he just might blow himself up. Of course, he can just, if he actually sees the item, he can steer clear of the Clockwork, or at least try to do so. But even if it's not the Timber Saw, it's pretty good against the Templar as well. If you box the Templar in with the Power Cogs and go for the Blade Mail, he can't really do anything. Or at least not much of anything. Prince Uganda finishes up his Bloodstone 19 minutes in. It's not a bad timing by any means. But neither is it great because the Mirana as well as Loilik on the Lycan, they just have so much more farm. Net worth 9k on Loilik, 8.5. Oh, the arrow. Oh, beautiful disruption. But there comes Timberchain. Blade Mail already used on Sako, so it does wear off. And now Chrome comes in. Blink, Thunderclap. Babar is still alive. Moonlight Shadow is there. Do they actually have detection? He did right click away at first, but does not look like they had any proper detection. Now Poison Touch onto Seema. He gets stunned as well. But they lose the Clockwork and well, Shadow Demon makes his way out of there thanks to a beautiful disruption. Arrow would have been spot on otherwise, but not to be as forced. Oh, he had the reflection charges, but the blinking Timber Chain, Chakram as well and forced. He's dropping low. He stole the Chakram. Will he actually go down? He uses the magic stick. He is still alive. Prince Uganda has to go deep if he wants to go for the kill. And Seema coming in from the sidelines. The arrow completely off target, but he gets the tower deny. Oh man. I didn't understand the arrow, but I guess it set up that beautiful tower deny. Just excellent plays. Exceptionally done, Seema the Slayer. 7-0 and 3. Oh, I'm afraid that if he goes down, it's just gonna be so much gold going the way of Tetris mode. Looking at Lycan though, Necro level 3 is finished up. Clockwork still same items. Temper Assassin working towards what I can only guess is gonna be a BKB. Has an Ogre Club, 1.7k in the bank, so needs another 1.3k or so to actually finish up the recipe now for the BKB. Roger working towards a 4-staff, has even a Bracer casual one in the inventory just to make himself a little bit tankier. Rubik just on the Arcane Boots, the sacrificial support. Silencer definitely gets priority over the Rubik. As Timbersaw has picked up a casual cloak for the time being, might turn it into a pipe. Although just casual cloak also strong. Mango Banana, man fighting Loilik. Loilik even actually using the medallion on a creep, so maybe misclick. Or well, he takes a lot of damage. I mean, melt minus 8 armor plus if he uses the medallion of courage. Well, he's gonna sit at 4 armor after medallion of courage minus plus the melt minus, so not that bad. But oh, Mango Banana, are you gonna TP out? Do you know this smoke gank is coming for you? Or can this smoke gank actually spot you out? And if it can, oh man, they're just gunning for him. They're going straight up. They know he's there somewhere. They're blinking it out. There's the Chakram to spot out one thing. And Mango Banana Man, you're caught. Goes for the melt. Starstorm and telekinesis and well, easy pick off. I have no idea what he was waiting for there. Maybe for the support to come to the side shop. I'm not too sure. He didn't have any vision there, except for maybe these psionic traps. But well, even the psionic traps do not help out against smokes. And well, aware they might get an easy tier 2 out of this now. With the Necro level 3, with the Howl, of course, being maxed out ages ago, and Lycan, he's gonna hit level 16 as well. One creep, that's all he needs for it. 40 XP away from it. This is kind of huge, man. They're getting the map control. There's only 2 towers still standing for the side of Tetris mode. And against the Lycan, I mean, I guess it's not that bad 22 minutes in. But it's not the best, most ideal situation for you either, by any means. As Roger, well, minus armor taken away, but he has 10 stolen intelligence. Still doesn't sit that high on the intelligence pool. But he's keeping the power tiers on strength as well, just to tank up the initiation from the Timber Saw as well as the Brewmaster. And well, Mango Bananas, because of his death, it sets his BKB a little bit behind in the timing as well. At least Brewmaster is working towards his Agony Scepter more than halfway through, needs another 1.6k gold for it. Dazzle working towards his Make a Moment, 700 gold away from it. As Babar, well, he's the sacrificial support on their own team. Just look at the net worth, 839. He just has virtually nothing, not even an Urn of Shadows on them. Whereas the supports and Aware doing a little bit better. Of course, Roche, the towers, and the kills definitely help out. Looking at the graphs now, 7,500 gold lead for Aware, XP nearing 10,000 already, so they are definitely in the driver's seat. And the Timber Saw, sure, he can do a lot of burst damage, but usually that hero is just so much better when your entire team is doing better. Sure, he can blow up the squishy supports, but since Aware they're getting the farm, Silencer, he's not squishy. Yeah, arguably Rubik still is. Actually, he went for a meld. And even a meld Rubik hit, it does a lot of damage. Especially if that target already has the Medallion of Courage debuff on him. As Team Verso reconnects to the game and they are ready to go. Are we ready? They are. I want to say they are. Yep, they are ready. So the game will get underway. It does commence. As nope, never mind. Another pause, but Seema the Slayer, he actually almost has enough gold for that Mjolnir of his. Needs another 100 gold. Mjolnir recipe is 500, right? Just to make sure. Oh, 600. So was my bad after all. So needs another 300 gold. Shouldn't take all that long. Farming up the jungle, farming up 2 to 3 camps. Easy goal for him. And Faust actually has 1.7k in the bank. I'm guessing Force Staff or Blink Dagger. Maybe the Blink Dagger just to come in. Either actually stealing the Chakram is pretty good already. But probably wants to get, of course, the Primal Split, the priority spell. Dazzle has reconnected now. Timbersaw as well. So maybe they're ready this time around. And Timbersaw actually has an Ogre Club in his inventory. So working towards a BKB of his own, I think. And BKB's smart choices because BKB counters Global Silence. And oh, Boots of Travels on Lolik now. Let the split, let the rat begin. And well, if Lycan was a cat, I would say he doesn't like rat Dota or rats. But I guess wolves and rats, I'm not too sure what the correlation is between them. Like, do wolves actually kill rats for fun? I wouldn't be so sure. I think wolves have bigger prey to hunt, like humans and horses. And lambs and whatnot. I guess they can eat, or they probably do eat rats as well if things are really scarce, if they're really hungry during the winter. But oh, will Sakov be in trouble? Nope. He's actually working towards his Aghanim Scepter now. Everybody just continues farming up. Aware they have been the ones to, if any rotations have happened, they are the ones to actually make them happen. As Mjolnir is finished now on the Mirana, Xako just being alone on this mid lane. And where are they looking for a certain next item that would speed up their push, would give them some extra security in the team fight? At the moment doesn't look like they're gonna get anything. Maybe Roger with his Force Staff, but that's about it, to be honest. There are no big item pickups after that at all. Crown only 1000 away from his Aghanim Scepter now. And the Aghanim Scepter is actually a huge boost because you get an extra Thunderclap, so a lot of extra damage. Plus, of course, the Drunken Haze as well on the Mirana or the Lycan, since they do not have BKBs to get rid of that. But now it looks like they are making their move again, going for the tier 2. Xako scouting things out as well, wants to go for some sneaky kills. He's under the guise of the Smoke of the Seed for the time being. But Lolik, he gets slowed up. There's the Chakram to stop the push, and looks like it's pretty damn effective as well. Prince Uganda Chakram. We're like that, but oh, they're going for the wraparound. They use the Moonlight Shell as well. Can they get the arrow to fly? Oh, it connects on the Dazzle. This would be the perfect opening for them. But they already backed off. Oh my god. Killing off the Dazzle. Of course, the disruption would have been there. But still, man, that was just excellent. Doesn't look like it as Seema TP's back to push out the top lane. And I guess they just have to rely on push out all the lanes. Just to make sure that they do not have to back off. And oh, this sentry just was barely in range of this Observer Ward. So good for Tetris mode, of course, that they do get it. They're getting closer to their BKBs as well. Prince Uganda, only his recipe away. Does the Temporal actually have his? Yes, he does. So at least I feel that they should press the issue every time they have Global Silence. But now, they're just waiting for the BKBs. Mech, well, it's not there on Dazzle yet. But Force Staff is finished on Roger now. I see last words, an illusion. Lolik goes in to kill an illusion as well, just to make sure that the Ancients actually do spawn. Mid lane, Mango Banana. Nope, nothing going on. Guys, 6 to 17. Please do more kills or Prince Uganda. For a second, it felt like he wants to vent himself off. Just kill off Sakohor. Just damage him down. But now, Lolik, he has his fools as well. Hasn't spawned them yet. And oh, they know Roshan is going on. They have the psionic trap and the Lycan is there all alone. Come on, go kill the Lycan. Why aren't you going on it? I guess they're thinking the teammates are there, but are they going mid lane instead? I'm not too sure what their plan is. I'm really skeptical about them just waiting for the Roche to go down. Do they want to go for the sneaky steal? They are smoked up, so I guess they do, but now they're in position now. They just waited too long. Seema the Slayer coming in as well. Roshan, it's just gonna go down without Tetris Mode doing anything about it. Oh, Crony blinks in. He gets the Aegis, he snatches it. Oh, beautiful plays. I guess they did something about it, but Babar, Global Silence is there. It actually wears off already. So Brewmaster comes back. Will he go for the Primal Split? Yes, he will. Oh, man, Lolik. He's just in huge trouble. Goes for the Primal Split. He gets disrupted up, but he's in the middle of all the enemies. And now Prince Uganda takes some damage from Seema the Slayer, but now Lolik, he's down. He's down for the count as well. Necrobot goes down, but I think it was the Bruling killing it, so didn't take any damage from it. Oh man, aware. Oh god. Beautiful place. The hookshot misses well by Sako. Now Prince Uganda gets the Timber's chain out. Roger might be in trouble. Roger actually gets the kill on the Shadow Demon. They kill off Seema as well. He doesn't get the deny, and they're chasing down Mango Banana at the Primal Split. Once again, it was stolen. They throw up the Temporal Assassin. The arrow actually misses because of it, but the Power Cock, they are waiting for him. Come on, bring him down. They finally do, but BKB activated. They go for the dust as well. Xako might be in huge trouble. The Thunderclap by Crone does a lot of damage. The silence on Crone will it be enough as Faust? He gets taken out by the Melted, and they just threw that fight. They lose 3 in the end anyway. Oh man, what was that fight? How many kills went to what side? I guess 3 kills for Tetris Mode, plus 2 kills for Aware, and of course taking care of the Aegis on the Brewmaster. But that snatch, man, I was like, guys, why don't you go in? But they did at the perfect time. Brewmaster, man, beautiful plays, and they're gonna get the tier 2 by the looks of it as well. The Cliff does come out, but I'm not sure if Aware can defend this. And well, this fight, this BKB by the Temporal Assassin, making the difference. Oh, last word, no Curse of the Silent though. And I just give the graphs a little bit of time to update themselves. But actually, this is now the Aghanim Scepter on the Brewmaster as well. So that was a huge fight. A moment he's gonna have his mech finished. BKB will be finished on Timbersaw by the time of the next fight as well. And Temporal Assassin, 2.8k in the bank now. Maybe Demon Age, just go for the Monkey King bar for the damage. Maybe Daedalus, or I guess a Desolator wouldn't be that bad. As Mango Banana trying to farm up the Ancients now. Refraction charges just eat them through immediately, but oh, he went for a Blink Dagger. He wants to get up and close them personal straight up as well. Aspabar has himself a Gem of True Sight now. Not the best carrier of it because it's so squishy, but other than that, I really like gem pickups just to gain some map control. And so far, Aware they actually have 0 vision on the map. Their only ward on the map is this sentry ward. Oh, are Aware throwing this? Looking at the graph, the gold is still 7,500 in the favor of the Dire side, but the XP dropping down a little bit, around 8,500 for the Dire advantage still. But Dire, they need to push down towers. They need to get those racks. Although Mirana, like I mean, they can do something in the late game. I'm not just. It's once again hard to say. But oh, what got stolen a moment? Curse of the Silent as well as the last word. He is silenced up. Weave got stolen. Oh, Faust. The Weave. It's actually both the Weave minus armor and the plus armor are on them. Oh, the arrow catches Dazzle straight in the face. The disruption is there a little bit ahead of time. Crone, he goes in. Primal Split comes out straight away, but the Moonlight Shadows, do they have detection? They should have the gem, but the gem, can he actually catch up Babar? Oh, is he fast enough, Roger? Well, he should get caught for sure, and he's gonna go down. The Telekinesis, oh, the Global Silence. Oh, I think that was a huge waste of a Global Silence. Are they gonna catch up to Faust as well? He gets slowed down, he has to blink there. So he's gonna make his way out of the Steamer, has the leap as well still, but this Global Silence, it achieved nothing. Even with the Global Silence, I'm not too sure if Tetris Mode would have been able to catch up, but Timbersaw, he is just pushing down the top lane, and now up against Lolik. Oh, he actually may want to take this on. Well, he does back off finally, yes. The Radiant, they're going for the tier 2 tower push, and well, what's to stop them? 2 heroes down for Aware, no Global Silence, and looks like they're gonna get it as well as Timbersaw TPs his way to safety as well. Now, tier 2 tower does fall, and Team Tetris mode, actually they have more map control than Aware does, because there's 2 outer towers standing for Tetris mode, whereas Aware, there's only 1 tower, the top tier 2, the least important of all the tier 2 towers for the dire side, because they provide the least roche access, as well as you have to run the farthest to actually get to the enemy base from there. So Tetris mode, man, they're hanging on, and they're actually not looking all that bad. 2.2k up again on Crone, all of a sudden again on the Brewmaster. Maybe a Shiva's card would be a good pickup, and a Salkuras on their team wouldn't be that bad either, but oh, long range arrow. Gonna get dodged by Mango Banana. I guess he saw it coming soon enough just to make his way out of there. Illusion room bottom. Somebody's probably gonna pick it up. Sima the Slayer, not going for it yet, although he does have a bottle. Maybe feels like it's gonna be bait. But Lycan, Assault Kuras, is it actually finished? The last item, nope. Need another 7 gold. Yeah, he's gonna have it now. Assault Kuras finished on Lycan, so that's a lot of extra damage coming out from him. Come on, buy it up. Buy it up. Doesn't look like he wants to just yet, as Prince Uganda has boots of travel, so he can split push all day long now as well. Just counter push the Lycan and then join the team fight if necessary as Mango Banana. After these Ancients, he's gonna have his Desolator on top of the Blink. I really think they waited for maybe a bit too long here. And well, the Roche, I don't actually think that they made too big of a mistake going for the Roche. It just should have maybe had a few more wards, although I guess they smoked the wards wouldn't have helped anyway. So it wasn't really their fault, it was great plays by Tetris mode. After is the Desolator now finished on the Temporary Assassin. Perhaps, oh, they've actually dropped down to 5,000 gold lead, and XP sitting around 7,000 as Assault Kuras is finished, but little by little, Tetris mode coming back into this game. In the Silencer, Global Silence, yes, sure, it's good and all. Well, he is working towards an Aghanim Scepter now, that will definitely help. But there's 2 PKBs already. Maybe Crone actually and the Brewmaster should go one as well. Just to make sure he actually gets his Primal Split off. Of course, the support's nowhere near the PKBs. Actually, one thing that Aware are lacking, especially for a push type of strategy, they don't have a mech, and well, a pipe maybe wouldn't be as useful, but oh, a moment. Gets the Poison Touch, it's gonna get disjointed by the leap. Doesn't want to have the Weave and the Poison Touch on him, just in case, but he's working towards the Butterfly. So not the most damage, but just some survivability against the right clicks of the Temporary Assassin, and I like Butterfly against TAs. 35% miss chance, and as far as TA doesn't have the Monkey King bar, it's usually pretty damn effective. Because TA, otherwise he hurts. He's actually hitting for 300 plus damage with the refraction extra 60, is it? 80 damage. So he's hitting like a truck. Lots of minus armor with the meld hit, with the Desolator. It looks like it's somewhat of a standoff at the moment as Lolik, with his own boots of travel, just pushing down mid lane with the help of the wolves, but oh, this engagement might be awful. Tetris mode, they don't have the best initiation other than just Panda, Blink, Clap, Primal Split. Whereas Aghanim Scepter is finished on Xako, so has the 12-second cooldown on the ultimate. It looks like Aware, they are relentless with their pressure, just they want to chip down on this tower, they want to make it so that the Processing doesn't have free farm. And well, top lane, Lolik against Prince Uganda. I think Prince Uganda actually might come out ahead. In Lolik, he can chase down the Timber chain of the Timber Saw. The last word, Curse of the Silence onto Mango Banana. He casted Meld straight away, I think, at the tower. It's gonna get denied, but I think Aware are fine with the outcome of that. Like, and oh, he's pushing mid lane. Prince Uganda comes in a little bit late. Lolik pops his Shafi, gonna get away. As Lycan destroys the tower, he has to be careful not to feed the Necro Books now. Necro Warriors. Because if he does, that's a lot of XP and gold going the way of Tetris mode. Just a yawn break for me, sorry guys. And another 2200 on the Temper Assassin. 2700 on Lolik. Aghanim Scepter, Roger. Oh, he actually has it. well, the supports are definitely in trouble now. But the BKB carriers, they're gonna be just fine as Crone. He can pick up his own if he wants to. Or at least soon enough in 40 gold or so. And I think that's gonna be it as well. Butterfly did get finished on Seema the Slayer. Xako has the same items as before, Faust. Working towards maybe a BKB. With the Ogre Club in his inventory. Has a refraction as well, so in the fights, that will definitely help out with his tankiness, the survivability of him. And what are they going for next? It really feels like they just want to create as much space as possible for the Lycan to get the split push. But the Timbersaw, I mean, in the draft already I said he's an excellent counter pusher, and he has shown us that as well. Just Chakram, Whirling Death, and almost everybody's dead already. At least all the summon units and the neutral creeps. Just some water before we get an engagement. And at the moment, looks like Lolik is just waiting for the perfect opportunity to come in, farming up the jungle between those times. But that's 3 BKBs now on the side of Team Tetris mode. Oh, the hookshot goes in. He catches Prince Uganda. There's the global silence, but BKB activated. Blade Mail is there on Xako, but BKB doesn't care about Blade Mail, and Roger on the run as well. So that's just the global silence. And are they actually backing off now? As the top lane, oh, the Rex went down in the duration of the global silence. Even if Lycan goes down now, he's gonna be more than happy about it. And bottom lane, going for Prince Uganda again. They get the silence, the shallow grave is there. Do they have enough damage? The mech comes out. I don't think they do. Oh, Blink Thunderclap into the Primal Split. They kill off 1, they're gonna kill off 2. They throw up Roger in the air and will make it free, but giving away 3 lives for 1 set of Rex, as well as taking the tier 3 tower down to 70 HP. I think it's actually a worthwhile trade for them, as one lane will just constantly be pushing in at all times now. And this courier, no idea what it was doing, but it was doing something, as Blink Dagger now picked up for the Shadow Demon to be a little bit more mobile, to maybe get a few pickups before Aware actually reached the base. But Global Silence, I mean, keeping the Timbersaw busy made it so that there wasn't enough counter push on the side of Tetris mode. Just really well played, although. Well, Mango Banana has his BKB ready again as well. But the Wolves is go. Oh, the arrow connects on the Assassin. There's the Howl used, and oh man, that was just beautiful. The Wolves with his invis, scouting things out, and that's gonna be an easy roast for Tetris mode. Just they take it down so fast with the minus armor being there from the Desolator of the Temper himself from before already. And the Shapeshift is actually gonna run out. He's gonna run into Babar, and well, he actually might get taken out. Or, well, he has the Necrobox, so I guess the supports do have to escape. I really thought, like, go man mode. Just Demonic Purge up, Soul Catcher. Another carry in the world, but oh, Desolator pickup for Lolik. Lycan with the Desolator now, and actually looking at the graphs. Hopefully they have updated themselves after the Roche kill. And, well, it's still a 8,000 or so gold lead. As Chakram comes into counter push, but just look at the split push. 4 heroes from 1 lane. Global Silence gonna be off cooldown in 2 seconds time. And the XP graph, well, it almost dropped down to 4k, but now moving back towards 6k. Would say 5500. Oh, the hookshot. Just to a teammate onto Lolik. And now, oh, they go for the disruption. Seema the Slayer, of course. He has the Aegis, he has the Demonic Purge. Oh, goes for the leap out anyway, Crone. Getting some extra damage down with the Thunderclap there. And Seema. Where's the heals, man? Where's the urns? Where's the mech? Well, they actually have an urn on Clockwork at least. So that is something good for them. But, oh, late urn picked up for a moment there. Not too sure if it was the best item pickup, as Uganda still successful with his counter push. Chem now picked up for Faust on the Rubik. As Xako has the cheese in his inventory. 3.5k in the bank. Actually, wouldn't mind him looking for something like the Heart of Tarrasque now, just to tank up completely. Maybe Boots of Travel on his person as well. Seema the Slayer comes back with his own boots, not saving for buyback since he has the Aegis. It might be a mistake, but then again, all the lanes are pushing out anyway, so even if they die, they should have enough time to just respawn naturally before Tetris Smoke reaches their own base. But Temple Assassin, he has picked up a Crystallis now, so his damage output is actually pretty damn strong if he can get those crits. Yeah, sure, the Crystallis isn't quite a Daedalus, but it has considerable damage increase nevertheless. I mean, even if you don't crit, it just gives you pure raw damage as well. I think it's 81 damage. Actually have to check out to make sure, because I don't want to be lying to you guys. Where the hell is it? Yeah, it's 81 damage, 25% crit chance and 200% crit damage. As Lolik, he's doing what he does best, going for the bottom lane. The Racks are exposed to Prince Uganda with the Chakram, just gonna stop the push, although the Wolves. Nice micro by Lolik, and man, he's just going back in. They're playing cat and mouse here with the Timber Saw. Well, I like him. He just needs to be a little bit more patient. Maybe bait out a BKB or Global Silence. Bait out the BKBs. Oh, there's a Shiva's coming. Oh, Lolik pops his ultimate. Pops the Necro. He's going in for the Rex. Will there be a Global Silence? Can they kill off the summon unit? It looks like it can. But there's the Global Silence. He's gonna go down. Sako chasing. Lolik coming as well with the help. With the crits. With the right clicks. There's the melee Rex down. And, well, even if they lose the life. Oh, Sako uses his cheese. Might get the escape. Yep, hookshot into his own creeps. And, well, that's 2 supports down. The Primal Split was there. Steam on the Slayer fell as well. Lost the Aegis. He actually doesn't have buyback. Oh, Boulder Toss. The right clicks. It might be enough. Leap 1 second. He actually gets it out. Oh, Blink after by Templar Assassin. It's not enough. He doesn't get the slow by the Psionicrack. Crack the arrow. It connects as well. Can they get the kill on Templar? It might happen. Seema. Oh, beautifully done. Again. Can you get the TP out? 1 right click Crone. Nope. He's gonna kill you. He should have just ran. I have no idea why he just did not run out. But bottom lane, Xagov might be in trouble. Has a hookshot ready if need be. Oh, blinking Lolik, another shapeshift. He has to escape, but Primal Split by Rubik himself again. Once again, he stole it. And hookshot out. And, well, they're going to be safe as Lolik just TPs. And Lolik, oh, he actually TP'd to the top lane. He wants to go for mid lane. He activates the Howl. Oh, that was a mistake. I think he's going to go down for this. His shapeshift ends, and yeah, he's going to go down for sure. 5k gold, so can buy back if necessary, but Shiva's guard by Prince Uganda. They're chasing down Roger as well. Are they giving away too much now? Looking at the buybacks, team-wise, well, pretty much every single hero has it on the side of Aware. But even if Tetris mode can make them use those buybacks, that's already worth it. And they are rushing down the mid lane. Well, of course, Mango Banana already bought back on the Templar Assassin as well there. As Crone, Primal Split already off cooldown, another 4k gold in the bank. He has buyback as well if necessary, as does Prince Uganda, who is trying to keep the range barracks alive with the Chakram, with the Shiva's card, and another 2.6k in the bank on top of that. And of course he already has the Boots of Travel, so he can just join the fights instantly after he buys back. But this tier 1 tower taking some damage, they still have the Glyph, so they should actually be able to hold on and maybe wait till I can respawn out. Arrow, oh, just off. It would have connected. The hookshot also off target. Oh man, they tried their best, but their best was not enough for the time being, as Prince Uganda picks up a Maelstrom, so going for the Mjolnir out of it. Maelstrom alone, not that great on the Timber Saw, I guess, but it still helps with the counter push. And well, once he gets the Mjolnir, that's a lot of teamfight damage, a lot of counter push as well. What's his BKB duration though? Oh, still on 8 seconds, so plenty of BKB left. 9 seconds for Crone, and Templar Assassin also sitting on 9 seconds. As a moment. What's he going for? Hasn't gotten any more items, of course, and neither has the Shadow Demon. Well, he has had the Blink Dagger and the Gem for quite some time, and kind of surprised that they didn't lose the Gem. The Shadow Demon actually died as well, but nobody was there to pick up the Gem. And there's a Demon Edge on Seema now. Going for the Daedalus. He still, well, he would have to save for buyback. I think it's the smart choice for him. He's doing a pretty decent amount of damage. Of course, the Mjolnir buff helping out as well. And well, the Desolator on Lolik, man. Just making sure that those buildings fall. And I think they can easily suicide themselves against the Racks. Yes, sure, they won't get Mega Creeps unless the ranged Racks fall as well. Just getting Mega Creeps mid lane, and especially if you have buybacks on all the important heroes, or actually at the moment, well, Mirana and Lycan do so. Those are the 2 core heroes that need to have it. As Prince Uganda, just tanking it up in the front lines, and oh, Aware, they're switching lanes, they're going in bottom lane. There's, oh, Primal Split by Rubik. Can he create enough havoc there? The range track should fall as mid lane. Lolik, is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna pop the shapeshift? Sure looks like a Necrobug. Howl, shapeshift Actually holding on to it. There's the hook shot coming in. Bike Soccer, nice cogs as well. But there's the Primal Split coming out. But Prince Uganda, he can't do anything. The silence is there. The melee racks, are they gonna go down? Loic takes a lot of damage. Actually has to escape. Will it be enough? 80 HP, 60 HP. He's getting chased down. One more right click with the blink from Mango Banana. The kill of the Lycan. Is he gonna buy back? But does it actually matter? The melee barracks are still intact. Dazzle might fall down. The poison touch is enough for Sako. He's gonna fall as well. Blade mail or not. And now Mango Banana taking the right click damage. He falls. He doesn't have the buyback either. Prince Uganda, he falls as well. Seema the Slayer just dealing out the damage from behind. And now Loic, he bought back, he TP'd back in. And that's gonna be GG as a word. They get the Mega Creeps and finally overpower the side of Tetris mode. Oh man, Lycan just too strong of a split pusher. Actual team fights, they weren't that bad for a wear, but Aghanim Scepter, of course, on the silencers, just wrecking the supports. They could not do anything. Anything at all, and they take this series 2-0. They advance to the quarterfinals. Who they're gonna play there, I have no idea yet, because the rest of the round of 16 matches are gonna be played over the next 3 days or so. But so far, thank you all for tuning in. I do hope you enjoyed the Leaders League Spring Cup. Just all nice that you support watching us cast it, of course, supporting both us as well as the league at the same time. Some decent enough games today, nothing too major. 2-0s for 2 best of 3s, but I guess that can happen. So if you did like what you saw, be sure to follow us on Twitch as well as our social media, Facebook and Twitter.com/Heflatv, to find out when we're going live and with what games. But this is it for me for today. Might have some more JDL America action. I'm not too sure if you have any games for today, but if we do, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But just some music now as I wait a little bit before I close off the stream.